Let us understand what is view within SparkSQL. It works the same way how it works in other databases. A database or a schema can have a number of tables, and each table will be having X amount of data. I might be firing a specific query more frequently for security purpose, or not to expose the entire table data to the outside world. I might create a view. So view is a virtual entity which is going to be the resultant of any specific query. The same view can be created within the SparkSQL as well. Let's go ahead and check how the view works. I'm going to create a view with the name view underscore player underscore nationality underscore count. And that's going to be the result of this specific query. I'm going to pick the player ID, player first name, nationality, and the number of goal saves they had from this specific table. So the goal saves are available from the goalie statistics table, that is game underscore goalie underscore stats, and the player information are available from the player underscore info. These two tables has the other information as well, but for some analysis purpose I need only these four values, that is player ID, first name, nationality, and saves. So I'm going to do the join and group based on the player ID and get that as a view. Now I can describe this specific view, what are all the columns available. So it would clearly say it's of type view, and what are all the columns available. So it has the column, the player ID, first name, nationality, and saves. And that's a resultant of this specific query. What is the query? And so this is the query, and in what format it's going to get stored. So there would not be any data available within the HDFS. Whenever I am selecting the data from this specific table, it would be executing the query at the background and get the result. So let's check the data available within this specific table. So I'm going to select all the records available within this specific view. So at the background it would execute the query. So we can check the query. So for this specific query it would have executed these different jobs, and what are all the stages we can check. So it's going to get the multiple data, do the join, and get the result for us. And if this specific view, if I am going to access it more frequently, what I can do, I can cache it. Once if I cache the data, it's going to get the result much faster. So views are virtual entity just to mask the unnecessary data from the outside world and to expose only the required columns to the outside world, as well as I don't need to expose the business logic on how the tables and the data have been normalized.